Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Ching, ching, bling, bling. Cut the chatter. You ain't talk.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Strider Jocko. I'm back with another video. I know I've been gone for quite a while. Haven't uploaded in a couple of months, but you know, as I've just been lazy, lack of energy, lack of motivation, just been working a lot. But anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I want to talk about the Last of Us remake. Yes, you heard that right, Last of Us Remake. I've actually been meaning to make this video for quite a while, pretty much since the news came out about the remake. But like I said, I've just been lazy, so I'm finally getting around to doing it. And I'm gonna try not to, waste too much time with this, because I kind of just want to get this topic out of the way. Because I've been meaning to also make other videos about other more interesting topics, and this one in particular really got to me, mainly because I despise Naughty Dog. I think Naughty Dog is a trash company now, at least. Back then they were amazing. But they're pretty much garbage now. What they did with Last of Us 2 was a disgrace. One of the worst games I've ever had the displeasure of playing. It was so bad that halfway through that garbage, I deleted the game and I sold it to GameStop. But I know what happens at the end. I've seen the full let's play of the game already, so I know what happens. But what happened in Last of Us 2 was a disgrace, and so them remaking Last of Us 1 is another insult, pretty much. Also, what's the point of remaking a game that you can literally buy for the PS3 and the PS4, which still looks pretty good to this day? Like, Last of Us, you see, and now it's gonna cause all this confusion, It's gonna be like, what Last of Us am I talking about? Am I talking about Last of Us Original or Last of Us Remake? So, the Last of Us for the PS3 and the PS4, which it's funny because Last of Us got remastered, and it looks pretty good. You can literally buy Last of Us right now for the PS4, play it on the PS5, and it looks pretty good. So, other than a quick cash grab, which this is pretty much what this is, it's a cash grab. It's a quick cash grab. Last of Us is a very popular game, and so what's a quick way to make a quick buck? Let's remake The Last of Us. And of course, fanboys are going to purchase this, which unfortunately is the case. But pretty much it's like this has to be one of the most pointless, unnecessary remakes I've ever seen in my life. Who asked for this? Who wanted this? No one. No one asked for a remake. No one asked for this. It wasn't needed. This is unnecessary, it's lazy, it's pointless. Like, why? Is Naughty Dog that, are they that down bad for ideas? They don't have any ideas anymore, that they have to remake a game that is still technically part of the, current gen standards? Like I said, Last of Us, the original Last of Us, looks great. It looks great. Like, you could literally, even the PS3 version looks great. So what's the point? What's the point of remaking this game? And another thing is the price. Look at the price. $70. $70 for this game. This is one of the reasons why I have a big issue with this. Cause I love the first Last of Us game. It was an amazing game. One of my favorite games during the PS3 era. Probably my favorite game of the PS3 era. And so it's baffling. It's baffling because I actually really loved The Last of Us, right? So them making this remake $70 is literally a disgrace. Like, you expect smart people to pay this crap? $70? Who in the right mind would pay $70 for this crap? It's not even all that different from the original. It's not. And another thing that I've noticed what they did. Again, I'm gonna talk a little bit also about Last of Us 2, right? If you haven't played Last of Us 2, huge spoilers. Spoiler warning. So you have been warned. Joel dies. They pretty much kill him off instantly. He goes out like a bitch. They pretty much shit on him. They destroyed the character of Joel. Literally one of the best characters in video games. One of my favorite characters, at least. And they turned him into a bitch. They destroyed him. They literally destroyed him. And if you notice, this is the cover for The Last of Us Remake. Look how they made Ellie. Like, look at how the art is being portrayed here. Joel is super small. He's a small little figure. Look at him. He's looking down, all sad and shit. And look at Ellie, big. She's literally like takes up the entire cover art, while he's just there like all small on the bottom, where you can barely even freaking see him. Let's see if I can get the cover. Look at that. You can barely see this guy. This is deliberate, by the way. This here is deliberate. Pretty much, Ellie is the main star of Last of Us. That's pretty much the message that they're trying to get across, is that Ellie is the main star of The Last of Us. But even then, what they did to Ellie in The Last of Us 2 was also just terrible. Terrible what they did to both of these characters. They pretty much destroyed The Last of Us. Like, I have no interest. If they ever do make a part 3, I'm not even gonna bother with that garbage. I'm done with Last of Us already. I'm done. Part 1 was great, had a great story. Honestly, they should just ended it there. Because the garbage that they gave us for the sequel, it was literally for nothing, you know. The first game was for nothing, pretty much. And there's no point in playing this game because you know the outcome. Why would I pay $70 goddamn dollars to play for a game that I already know the outcome? I already know what's gonna happen to one of the best characters, Joel. Why would I do that? Why would I subject myself to that? And also, why would I pay $70 for this crap when you could literally buy The Last of Us Remastered for $20? Now, you could get this for even cheaper. You could go on eBay or Amazon and you can get this for $10. I've seen this game in stores for less. I've seen it for like $5, $6 used. Honestly, if you really want to play The Last of Us, pick up Last of Us Remastered for cheap. Do not spend $70. Don't give $70 to these fucking um, greedy bastards. Now, I was looking at this. This is the Last of Us page on Sony, on the Sony website. I was looking at there's 2 editions, right? So you could get the standard edition, which is $70, which again, and it's funny because they're charging. It includes the Left Behind. I think this is like the DLC, right? This is DLC. They're including this, and I could tell that the reason why it's 70 is because they're including this. Because if I'm not mistaken, this DLC was like $10 or something. I don't remember how much it cost, to be honest. It was a long time ago, but I think it was like $10 or something. Which again is ridiculous because this game is now worth $70. This game should have been at least $30 or $40. If it was $40, I wouldn't be as upset. I would still not buy it because, like I said, I'm done with The Last of Us. Even if this game, because this game, I could tell this game is going to get a markdown very quick. I could tell that after a couple of months, this game is probably gonna go on sale for like $30 or $40. Because that's pretty much what this game should cost. This game should at least be $40. You know, not 70. Why? Like, never is this game, in no world is this game worth $70. But I was looking at the editions, right? So this is the deluxe edition, $80 for this, and you just get useless crap. You just get like little in-game pay-to-win items. So this is what I wanted to talk about. This is the Firefly edition. This is, I'm guessing, like the collector's edition, and it's sold out. It's sold out. $100 for this crap. $100 for this crap. And people actually, oh my god, like people actually went ahead and bought this, and it's sold out. And I was looking at what does it come with, right? Pretty much it comes with like a steel bookcase, whatever, who cares, honestly, a comic or something. Comics, who cares? Like, honestly, who cares about Last of Us comics? It's trash anyways. Pay to win items, it's fun. I mean, I know it's a single player game, but it's pretty much pay to win, because look, increased crafting speed, skill, increased healing, increased upgrade, rifle capacity. You know, pretty much you get an advantage during gameplay if you buy this edition. And you get weapon skins. Ooh, badass. You know, you could barely even see the weapons in the game. I mean, this is just pointless crap. You know, honestly, if you bought this, you're an idiot. You're a goddamn idiot. But there's always gonna be fanboys who are gonna support this crap. You know, no matter what, doesn't matter what medium it is. There always gonna be fanboys for everything that they don't give a crap. They'll buy anything, honestly. So yeah, I was looking at some of the images. What? I thought I already had entered this. Whatever. So yeah, like these are some of the images. So I wanted to talk about this image in particular. I saved it, and I also saved one for the original, and I want to show you a side-by-side comparison to see that there's really not much of a difference. Okay, so this is the Last of Us original, and then this is the remake. So obviously you can see that there is, you know, some differences. But the biggest difference is the face model for Ellie. Now, pretty much they made Ellie look more like how she looks in The Last of Us 2, which, again, being honest, I don't like what they did to Ellie in Last of Us 2. They tried to make her into this tomboyish looking chick, like butch type chick. It's obvious what they were going for, because I remember, I don't remember where exactly I saw this or heard this, but there was there was things being said about how Ellie looked too like girly, or she looked too like pretty. I don't know what exactly it was, but pretty much they wanted to make her more realistic looking, because honestly, in this day and age, women can't be attractive, because any little hint of a woman being attractive, right away they people get offended and shit. They want everyone to be ugly. They want everyone to be ugly like how they are in real life. That's the thing. The people making these games are butt ugly, and they don't want the characters to be they don't want characters to be attractive, so they pretty much want all the characters in the game to look ugly like them. That's pretty much what it comes down to. But I don't like this look for Ellie. She looks like, she doesn't even look like a kid. She doesn't look like a kid here. It's just me. This one on the left, the original, she looks like a kid. She looks like a little kid. This one looks, I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like Ellie. I don't like this version of Ellie. I'm always gonna prefer the original version of Ellie, because she looks more like a little kid. She looks more like a kid here than she does here. Here she looks like an adult who just pretending to be a kid. Like, honestly, if you didn't know this was Ellie, you'd probably think it was like a 20-year-old girl in the car here. Here you could actually tell it's a girl. A little girl, I mean. And come on, let's be honest. Like, is this really such a big difference? Also, keep in mind that this is cutscene. This is cutscene footage. This is not gameplay. This is from a cutscene. So of course you're gonna be like, oh wow, the PS5 version looks amazing. The remake looks amazing. Yeah, this is just cutscene footage though. If you actually look at the gameplay, it doesn't even look that different. Like, pretty much all they could have done is just made the PS4 version. They could have made this version and upgraded it to a PS5 edition. Make it compatible with, well, I mean, it is compatible with the PS5, but pretty much upgrade it to be on par with PS5. Put it at 60 frames, give it a little touch up, and that's all you could have done, and it would have been great. And you could have sold it at $20 as well. But no, let's make a cash grab. And again, going back to what I was saying about the cover, compare the cover for Last of Us Remastered. You got Joel and you got Ellie, and you got Joel standing over Ellie, of course, because he's an adult, but you got them side by side. Side by side, the two main characters, the two main focus of this game, of this story, right? Then you get Last of Us Remake, and look at the difference. And people might say, oh, you're looking too into it. No, I'm not. This is, like I said, this is deliberate. Look at the difference. Joel, super small, down here where you can barely see him, and Ellie is the main focus. She's literally a ginormous, she looks like a freaking giant, and he's just like a little fucking puny little dweeb here. Look, compare. Side by side, main focus. New one, Ellie is the focus. Joel, get the fuck out of here. We don't need your kind anymore. Your kind ain't welcome around here. Meaning men. Men ain't welcome around these parts. It's ridiculous, honestly, ridiculous. Again, people who bought this collector's edition, a bunch of idiots, but I'm not even surprised, to be honest. I know a lot of idiots are gonna buy this crap. I've seen a lot of people excited for this because it's The Last of Us. Like, they're pretty much getting you with the nostalgia that was Last of Us 1. You know, because Last of Us 1 is a great game. I love The Last of Us 1. It's a great game. It's an amazing game. But what's the point of remaking it? What's the point? You could literally play it right now. You could play Last of Us 1 right now. And then these idiots over here have the gall to say that it's not a cash grab. Yes, it is. It is a cash grab. It's a big cash grab. Because pretty much nowadays, gaming, that's all it amounts to is cash. That's all that matters, is the cash. Trying to make as much money as possible. But these developers say that it's not a cash grab. Yes, it is. Another reason why I think they're making this crap is because they're trying to hype up the Last of Us show. You know, because if I'm not mistaken, the Last of Us show comes out sometime early next year. And with this, they're trying to hype it up because the show focuses around Ellie and Joel. Like, pretty much it's gonna cover Last of Us 1 events. But Last of Us 1, the show is trash. It looks trash. It's gonna be. I know it's gonna be trash. Just by seeing the cast, I knew it was gonna be garbage. Cause the cast is atrocious. Like, none of the characters look anything like who they're supposed to play. They literally just cast whoever the fuck the first person that walked in the room. Oh yeah, you got the job. Like, the fuck. But I think that's probably why they're making this, is to hype up the show. Trying to get, you know, people to get hyped up for it, and also for a quick buck. Because I mean, what the hell has Naughty Dog? What are they doing now? They're not doing shit, you know. And they already fucked up The Last of Us. Like, Last of Us 2 was trash, you know. So, you know, a lot of people are already done with Last of Us. You know, there's a lot of fans who have said they're done with The Last of Us. They're not gonna play anything else that's related to Last of Us, and for good reason. Last of Us 2 is garbage. What they did to the characters was an insult, was a disgrace, and they expect us to just, you know, oh hey, buy our game, buy our Last of Us remake that is completely unnecessary, but it's not a cash grab though. Yeah, right. Like, you really expect us to believe that. And then on top of that, let alone it being unnecessary, let alone that the price, they have the audacity to freaking sell this at $70. That's, like I said, that's what gets me the most, is $70 for this. When did Last of Us come out? Last of Us PS3. Let's see. Last of Us. Okay, so this game came out in 2014, and then it was remade. They had a remaster the next year, in 2014. So this game, 2014. That's not even that long ago. I mean, this game is not even that old for them to remake it. I'm like, aren't games supposed to be like at least, you know, 30 years old, 20 years? Like, okay, you want to remake a game that came out from the PS1 days, PS2, that's fine. But a game that came out for the PS3 and then the PS4, that you could literally play this game on the PS5. You could just buy the Last of Us remastered, then play it on the PS5. Like, if anything, if you were gonna remake a game, you should have remade Last of Us 2. Because that, like I said, that game was garbage. Remake that piece of shit. Literally, I would have been ecstatic if they said we're gonna remake Last of Us 2, but no. Of course they weren't gonna do that because these guys doubled down on that garbage game. They doubled down on that shit. Especially the freaking what is it, the director, that, you know, piece of crap, Neil Cuckman. That guy double tripled down on this trash. You think he was gonna he deliberately wanted to destroy Joel and all and everything. So screw Naughty Dog, screw Neil Cuckman. They should have remade Last of Us 2. Because Last of Us 2 is pretty much what killed this fucking franchise. It's dead. This franchise is dead. What are they gonna, like, if they ever do make Last of Us 3, what are they gonna do for Last of Us 3? Huh? What are they gonna do? Look how Ellie turned out in the end. All fucked up. No fucking fingers, all traumatized and shit. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do for Last of Us 3? And hell no. You know, if they come out with that piece of garbage character Abby, hell no. You know, because knowing these dumbasses, that's probably what they're gonna end up doing. They're probably gonna have Ellie probably dies in the background or something, and then Abby is the main character. I can tell that's something that these clowns would do. So don't be surprised if that ends up being the case. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, or that's pretty much all. I mean, I could go on, but I mean, there's really not much else I could say regarding this topic, other than, like, you know, I mean, there's really nothing much else I could say that hasn't already been said by me. I mean, look, this game still looks good. Look, these are screenshots from the original. This game still looks great. This game looks great. You know, obviously it still has, you know, that PS3 vibe, but the game looks great. Like, the story's amazing. The game still looks decent. Like, did they really need to remake this? Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I hate this crap. It's so lazy. It's so unoriginal. It screams cash grab. It just smells of cash grab. But honestly, Last of Us is dead. Last of Us is dead. It's garbage. There's no point in even playing this game, because we all know what's gonna happen to Joel. We all know what's gonna happen to Ellie. We all know what they did. Then there's no going back. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this unscripted, just pretty much just talking whatever came to pretty much the thoughts that came to the top of my head. I didn't really have a plan for this. No script, no nothing. I just said whatever I came to mind, pretty much. But I hope you guys enjoyed this rant. And I will try to be more consistent. I do want to talk about other topics. Like, I want to talk about the Saints Row reboot, which is another failure. I want to talk about the Resident Evil show being cancelled, the garbage Resident Evil show being cancelled. What else? I want to talk about. There's some other stuff. I have a list of things I want to talk about, but we'll see what happens. I'll try to be more consistent, like I said. But anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't buy this game. Don't give them your $70. If you are gonna buy this game, wait for a sale. Wait for it to be $20. Then do whatever you want. But anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. So I'll see you next time.